Hey playa, let me set the scene for you. There's a girl you like and you want to kiss her, but you don't know how to go about doing it. Is this the right time? What if she rejects you? You're not really sure how to handle it. Don't worry. In this video, I've got you covered and I've brought along a friend to help me out.
Hi guys, it's Coco and welcome back to Josh's channel actually. So like I said, I'm Coco. I make advice videos for guys on what to do from a girl's perspective on a wide variety of topics, all about dating, love, and relationships. So everything that you've ever wondered about when it comes to girls is on my channel.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. Now, one question that might pop up in your mind is, how long into dating each other should you wait to kiss? Should you do it after a day, a week, a month?
From my personal experience, and this can be different for everyone, I have not found it very bothersome to kiss on a first date. I think that's totally fine if you've had a really good date and a really good connection. But you should really be wary of the signs of someone else. You have to look at this person and kind of think about how comfortable would they be if I would kiss them on the first date. If it's someone who you can tell is very self-conscious, insecure, a bit shy, then that might not be a good idea to do such a thing on a first date because they may not be able to know what to do with that and they may feel uncomfortable about that. But if you're sitting across someone who's very bubbly, out there talking, very, I guess, like open and extroverted, then that person might feel very comfortable kissing on a first date.
I totally agree. I think what's most important here is to really build a close bond with that person, and that can take as long as it needs to take. What really matters is that the two of you are comfortable around each other to the point where you feel like you're ready to be physically affectionate.
So yeah, in most occasions, you don't really have to wait for that long to kiss someone. A first date can be perfectly fine, but that really depends on the person that you're with. So try to read signs. And also depends on what do you want. Do you feel comfortable kissing on a first date? Do you like that person enough? Because you don't have to feel pressured. I feel a lot of us feel pressured that we have to kiss on the first date, but you really honestly don't have to.
And if the two of you are already close, what signs should you really be looking for that show that they are ready in that moment to kiss you?
First of all, you have to look at their body language. Are they sitting with their body turned to you? Are they actually looking at you? Are they fiddling with their hair? Or, things like that. Are they showing interest in you? Are they showing that they're attracted to you? If they're looking away, they're not looking you in the eye. I think that's a very important one. If someone's not looking you in the eye, they're not asking you a lot of questions. If they don't really seem that interested, then those are bad signs.
And it's true. Girls have their own way of communicating that they're ready to kiss you in that moment. The problem is a lot of people spend time in their own heads, just overthinking things, waiting for the perfect opportunity. But you have to create the opportunity. There's no perfect one you're waiting for.
So you should really look for that kind of like spark of interest if someone's really into you or if they're not that much.
And as you work towards creating that opportunity, you might be wondering, what is the best setup for a kiss? Should we be sitting down? Should the lights be off? Should we be alone? How do I land that first kiss?
When do you kiss someone? Oh my God, when is the right moment? Well, and there is such a thing as the right moment because there are some awkward moments where you shouldn't do it because you should never do it when someone's not expecting it. I think that's an important point. You want someone to know that they're going to kiss you so that they're not like, oh my God, suddenly I'm going to kiss. I just threw something, but suddenly I'm going to kiss and I don't know how to react. And it shouldn't be in a situation where someone doesn't want to be kissed. So I think for a first date or any date, basically, a good point would be at the end when you're saying goodbye. And you should look at whether if you are saying goodbye to them, are they facing you? If they're facing away and keeping a distance, then that means that they don't want to be kissed. But if they're like looking at you and they're like, are they going to kiss me? Then that's probably a good sign that they do want to be kissed.
And that's exactly what it comes down to. You guys heard it from a girl herself. Listen to what she said. Really think about that and then act on it. Don't just sit there and kind of absorb the information. The time to act is now. If you want to kiss the girl that you like, you need to kind of put those steps into play. I know you have what it takes, so go out and do it.
But that's a moment where someone expects to be kissed. So, and not inside of a restaurant or something. That's just like a weird place. So also look for a place that's a little bit secluded where someone feels comfortable because a lot of us do not like PDA. I think that's the right word for it. Look for a place that's kind of secluded where no one's watching you at nighttime on the streets. That can be fine sometimes because it's dark and people can't really see you. Maybe when you're letting someone get into a cab or something like that. Those are good setups. What you could also do is take someone somewhere that's a little bit more private, like sit on a bench on the street or at the water or something like that. Take her to a little bit of a quiet place. Make sure that the other person feels comfortable with that they feel comfortable going to a quiet place with you, because you don't want to make them feel like you're kidnapping them if you don't know them that well. But I think that is the best way to set up for a kiss. Just let the conversation flow naturally. Don't start talking really fast and stuff. Actually, if a silence falls, that's the right time to do it. That's the prime time, because then you're not talking about someone, or because then you're not talking about something and you don't want to be like in the middle of a conversation and be like, kiss in the middle of it.
So now that you know the setup for how to kiss a girl, you might also be wondering, what do we do in that exact moment where our lips touch? What's that experience going to be like? Well, that's a video that we covered over on Coco's channel, so go check it out.
There's going to be a video on my channel in which Joss is going to explain how to kiss, like the technique about it, what to do if someone turns away from a kiss, and is there such a thing as too much kissing, and how much is too much?
Thank you so much, Coco, for sharing your thoughts and experiences. I hope it really helps you guys out, and I want to know. So leave a comment down below if you feel prepared now to kiss your crush.
So that was my advice for you guys today. I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to check out my channel for Josh's take on the other 3 topics that I just mentioned. The link to that is down below. I love you guys so much. And maybe I'll see you later. Bye!
On that note, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. As always, love and peace.
Where you're in public and someone, PDA, public. I don't even know what that stands for, actually. I'm not English. My first language is Dutch. But anyway, whatever.